Hi guys, welcome to Empath101. Hi, let's get started. So as you guys know, well, if you're new, welcome to GD Soul Tribe. But Empath 101 is cultivated so that we can understand the basic meanings of words that we tend to see very often in our spiritual community. Know that these videos are to give you the basic but not limited to definition of certain words or phrases that you hear often in the spiritual community throughout your journey and your awakening. So we're gonna go after this word real quick. The word that we are doing, sorry my daughter, I'm sorry y'all know my kids are my babies and they're home, so I gotta acknowledge them too and kind of throw me off sometimes. Okay, so if this coming across your screen, then you're more than likely looking for a deeper meaning of the word karma or karmic. So we're gonna go into the word karmic. In the spiritual terms, karmic relates to the concept of karma, which is a principle of cause and effect, where actions, thoughts, and intentions create consequences, potentially impacting future lives. It suggests that actions in this life or even previous lives can create a cycle of events or relationships that offer opportunities for learning and growth. So, karma is the cause and effect. Karma is actually the negative portion of cause and effect. If you're doing stuff that are not right, not upright, not good, then that's that not upright, not good coming back to you. However, you don't know how it's going to come back and the manner it's going to come back and which way it's going to come back to you in your life. A karmic can be a person, place, or thing that where this bad stuff cultivate with or in because of your decisions or their decisions, okay? A karmic place. Could be a karmic place. It could be a karmic person. Take it how it resonates. So let's break it down a little bit more. Karma as cause and effect, which we just said. Karma isn't about the divine punishment, but rather the universe reflecting back the energy you put out. So understand it's not punishment and it's not anything that you are going to have to endure that you did not put out to the world. Whether it's this life, whether it's your last life, and now there's a video on reincarnation as well that you can go check out and click if you want to go read more into that. However, it's just what you put out, you get back, which is typical, okay? Karmic relationships. These are intense, challenging relationships believed to stem from past life unresolved issues where individuals come together to learn lessons and resolve unfinished business. So karmic relationships are more than likely not meant to last. They're meant to teach you a lesson. They're meant to teach you how to choose better. It meant to teach you how to recognize when something's not for you to move along. And karmic relationships do not get better. They only get worse. They do not help you grow. They feed your negativity. They feed your toxic traits. And it's a video on the word toxic as well. So check that out. It feeds the toxic trait. It does not help growth in no shape or form. It actually is your comfort space because you're comfortable with what you're used to, and change makes you uncomfortable. And in order to grow, you have to change. And a lot of people choose to stay comfortable and not grow. So that's that. Let's get to karmic cycle. Karmic cycles. These are repetitive patterns in life, often negative, that offer opportunities to break the cycle and learn from them. So karmic cycles are the things that you tend to get yourself into that always ends up bad. And you might leave, but then you might choose that something that feels the same but looks different and expect a different result. But yeah, it still goes around the same and ends up bad. So you're taking those same behaviors, toxic patterns, and even moving it to something new, it's still going to end up the same way because it is a cycle. It is familiar to you. It is what you are used to. It is normal. It's not, you have to step outside the box more than likely to get out of a karmic pattern. You know what I'm saying? So spiritual growth. The karmic perspective suggests that challenges in relationships and life circumstances are opportunities for personal growth, healing, and spiritual evolution. So the point of the karmic cycles and the karmic people and the karmic places is to help you realize the thing that is keeping you stuck in a certain mindset, in a certain behavior pattern, in a certain activities, so you can recognize it and take that chance, take that opportunity to step back and step outside the norm and try something new to break the pattern. That's how you break it, is trying something new. That does not mean you got to change everything about yourself. It might be the type of people you choose to date. It might be the type of places you choose to hang. It might be just the type of substances you choose to numb yourself instead of dealing with your pain. It's all types of things. It can be running from anything that gets hard, thinking you're going to go do something better, but not wanting to change that. Change the things that make things hard for you. Lacking accountability. Okay, it can be all types of things. So that is what karmic, that breaks down your karmic cycles, karmic relationships, and just what karma is in general. So let's continue to learn together so we can grow together. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye guys.